Hello witches and wizards, we have something new in the game today. First things first, I'm going to pick up the snowdrop, and then let's see what this high threat level is. It's a golden snitch. I don't need any, but I will definitely take the family XP if I am successful. One and done, perfect. Now, let's see what else has spawned here. It's our old man that nobody knows, it's Tony. Nobody knows exactly who that is, but look what we have in the game. We have a new potion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the free gift. Collect your complimentary supplies from the ministry. 1 tonic for trace detection potion, plus 10 ingredients capacity, plus 5 potion capacity. Very nice. Plus 5 seeds and water capacity, 6 baneberry, 4, what is that? Bulbadox juice, okay. 4 angels trumpets, and 2 Arumpet horns. I will definitely claim all of that goodness. Awesome. Very cool, very cool. So then if you go in, and I have a spot open, it's going to take not very long with the 50% reduction in brew times. It's probably not going to take very long for me to get through all of this as I put in my master notes for a strong invigoration draft. The only potion that I'm able to brew right now. So all the ingredients that you get, you're going to get enough to brew 1 additional potion. So it's 6, 10, 14, 16 ingredients to brew 1 potion. That seems like quite a bit actually. It is going to take a 7 hours brew time, which is going to put it on par with a potent extimulo potion, the dawdle draft, the strong invigoration draft. It's going to put it in that range. I'm sure some of these ingredients are spawning in the wild. I'm not sure about all of them. Would not surprise me if some were found in probably portkeys. And speaking of portkeys, when we get into the rest of this video, I do have 4 portkeys and 2 of them are the 10K variety. Very cool. If I go into my registry, I'm going to rank up to 42 for magical games and sports. And thank you to the members of my Discord. This right here are going to be the master notes for the tonic for trace detection. Make sure you screen cap that or memorize it, because you're going to need your master notes 3 times before it saves it into the game. I have 1 potion brewing, so I'm gonna have to do this at least 2 more times, but there you go, in case you were wondering about the master notes. Looking at the details of the tonic for trace detection increases your perception of magical traces, revealing more as you explore. Duration, 30 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to head out to a local park. If this is anything like Pokemon Go, I'm gonna find one that has a straight walk so that I get the maximum distance. If it, just in case it is based on how far you move between spawn points, I want to see how often do traces spawn when moving and how many traces spawn during your 30 minutes. That's what I'm going to test out of this first go through. I'm sure as the days come along and I get more ingredients, we can test sitting down versus moving, but I definitely want to make sure that I am moving for this first run. Here's how I'm going to do this. I have a watch on so I can track distance and time. Let's see what this oddity is in a park on a clear day, and it is in Erkling. So that is going to be that. Going to file that away. This Erkling right here is, you know, about the same as what you can expect out of one of the dragons, most likely. But I have a watch on, and what I want to do is I want to track time and distance for the tonic for trace detection. Now my guess is I'm going to get one that spawns right off the bat as soon as I use this. 30 minutes is on the clock starting now. I'm in a park, and okay, so you can see that right off the bat, the spawn that happens is like it's got the pink beams coming out from it, and it is not a care magical creature, and I'm in the park, so it doesn't necessarily spawn whatever nest you're in. I can tell you right off the bat, this is a medium threat level, and this is the Howler, and it departed. So we started off our potion basically the way you would expect me to start off a potion, with a foundable departing. So here we go. I'm gonna stop again and let you guys know when I receive the next spawn. All right, if I do a time check, I've got 3 minutes on my watch, And you see this high threat level, which is going to be, I can't even see with my glasses on here, the trapped mountain troll spawn, and it is a high threat level. So far, we have a medium and a high threat level. I wish I had them memorized as far as everything that comes off of a dark detector to see if these are things that spawn normally or if these are reduced spawns, whether this was a, like you know what I'm trying to say. I can't, we're 0 for 2. I love it. But you know what I'm trying to say here. Whether these spawns are something that spawn normally, or if these are the reduced spawns that come out of dark detectors. I think, yeah, no. They come out of wizarding challenges, maybe is what I'm trying to say. I don't remember, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm drawing a blank. All right, I'm gonna continue walking. Oh, for reference, I was at like 0.16, 0.17 miles. I have no idea how far that is in kilometers, and I'm sure the game is done in kilometers, so keep that in mind. And just before the 6-minute mark, at about a quarter of a mile, I had my next spawn. This is going to be the third one, and it is a local to the park here. It's a Care Magical Creatures. So we've had a Magizoology spawn, we've had a Care Magical Creatures, I forgot what the first one was, Wonders of the Wizarding World, I believe. Let's see if I can go 3 for 3 on having them all depart for me. So far there is no point in running this trace detector because I'm not catching anything anyways. I cannot believe I'm starting this thing off with 0 for 3. I expect nothing less, actually. So here we go, we're gonna keep walking. So far it's been every 3 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Again, it's been right at the 3-minute mark. Another Care Magical Creatures spawn. This one's a low threat level, so nothing fancy to write home about. What I keep trying to say is the first 2 out of the 4 were spawns that come out of Portkeys. I don't know why I could not think of that, but Portkeys is what I'm trying to say. The last 2, I'm not sure. This one for sure is a no. But the one before this, I don't remember, to tell you the truth. In fact, if you put a gun to my head, I wouldn't even know what the last spawn was. I just know that it ran. And we have our first successful spellcast on a trace detection spawn. All right, just for distance sake, I can tell you that I'm at 0.4 miles. I think they're really attached to time and not necessarily attached to distance. So keep that in mind. All right, and it was another 3 minutes into this, and I came up with another Care Magical Creatures. So this is my 5th spawn. 3 of them have been Care Magical Creatures. I'm in a Care Magical Creatures nest. 2 of them have not been Care Magical Creatures, and the 2 that weren't Care Magical Creatures were medium and high threat levels. Worth noting. And obviously this is one attempt, so this isn't going to be the end-all be-all of information, but this is going to help get us started. And once again, there it is. I'm gonna say it's 3-minute spawn times, and this is at least a medium. I'm pretty sure this is a medium threat level here. Low, medium, yep. So far what I've seen is if it's a spawn of the nest that I'm in, it's been a low threat level. If it's something else, it's been medium or high threat levels. Again, this is a very small sample size of 1. So mathematically, this could just be abnormalities, but these are my results. So I'm gonna keep walking. I've got about half of this thing left to go, and I'm thinking about like 50% catch rate, which is pretty funny actually. All right, right on cue, 3-minute mark again. This is a local spawn to the nest, but this one is going to be a medium threat level. So it's going to break that little routine that we had going, but it's definitely been more pulling from the nest than it has from outside the nest. Again, that could just be luck, bad luck, good luck, however you want to call it. But it's worth noting for sure that 4 out of 7, I believe, 4 out of 7 have been from the local nest. Definitely do some research on your own. There's a link in the description below to my Discord. Log your results if you are using this. I'm gonna run out of spell energy here before too much longer. I have 10 minutes to go. And I cannot I'm like wasting my time here with something that I don't need that won't go away, either flee or get freed. That's going to be good enough for me. All right, the trek is going to continue. I'm just under 0.8 miles. All right, there's a lot happening here, but of most importance is going to be the spawn, which is going to be a local to the flag zone that I'm in, the nest that I'm in. And I didn't look. I think this is a low threat level. Yeah, this is definitely a low threat level. So far, just to recap, and I keep saying this, but it's just to recap, I've had 5 out of 8 spawns have been from the flagged area, and I'm definitely in a flagged area. And of those, the ones that were not from within the flagged area have been medium or higher. The ones that were in the flagged area have been low or medium. We're gonna keep walking. I am at 0.86 miles. All right, right on cue, 3-minute mark. Another care of magical creatures, another low threat level. So I feel like this is, like, for such a small sample size, I feel like it's pretty representative of what you guys can expect. And we were successful on that one. So that was, if you heard my watch just beep there, that was the 1 mile mark. And I have just over 5 minutes to go. So I have 2 more spawns left, at least 1, maybe 2 spawns left. And see if we get anything good out of those. All right, so I might have messed myself up on this one because I tried to catch the spawn happening. And so I logged out. There it is. Okay, so I almost messed myself up there. But again, I don't remember what we're at. 7 care of magical creature spawns in a care of magical creature flagged area. 2 of those were medium threat level. The rest were low threat level. Just worth noting. Additionally, everything that hasn't been a care of magical creatures or a nest spawn has been a medium threat level or higher. And that's the 4th one that has departed on me. I should have 1 more spawn at the very end of this, although it is entirely possible that I will not get the final one at 0. So I will catch back up in just over 2 minutes and we'll see what happens. Final 15 seconds here to see what happens. My guess is that nothing is going to spawn at the end of the trace detector potion. I think we get 10 spawns off of the 30-minute potion, and yes, that was correct. 10 spawns. Looks like it pulls from the nest that you are in. If I go to my vault, and actually there's a better way to do this. If I go to my potions and then I look on recipes and scroll all the way down here, I picked up 5 of the Bulbadox juice, and I picked up none of those. I picked up 10 of these angel trumpets while walking through the park. So keep that in mind. I do have a couple of Portkeys that I probably should have opened before I started all this, but I didn't. So I'm gonna go somewhere that I can sit down and in the shade, and then we'll pop those open and see what kind of goodies we get inside. Woo! It is hot today. It's well over 90 degrees. What I wanna do is I have some Portkeys open. Remember, I do have each of the dragon eggs that I'm gonna keep for posterity reasons. But I do have a 2K, a 5K, and 2 10Ks. So it should be nice to see. One thing that I want to do is I need to go look at my vault and make sure I have room. I've got a lot of room. I've got 39 room. So let's open these first couple and see what I get. The first one is going to be a 10K, I believe. Yeah, Ollivander's Wand Shop, so this is going to be a 10K. James with Wizard News did a whole breakdown of different Rexperts. I will put a link in the description below to his channel and to that particular video so you can catch it. I didn't watch it, so I have no idea, but I'm extremely happy with that. Not so much with that, but I'm just gonna go, I'm not happy with that either, to tell you the truth. And not that, I don't want all these ingredients. Okay, so a little bit of XP and way more ingredients than I cared to have, and they weren't even the rare ingredients, so it was kind of like meh. But 1 challenge XP out of that in History of Magic books, that was kind of disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Let's hope for better luck on our next Portkey. This one is also going to be the 10K. So I unlocked my 2 10Ks last, and they were the first 2 in line, for whatever that's worth. Okay, so challenge XP. This one was significantly better. Look at that. I got one of 120 Hermione Granger wands. I got 76 challenge XP, 1404 XP, and then 4 of the crab shells, which I definitely need because those are for Barufio's. No, are those for Barufios? No, Dottle Drafts. So very key ingredient to use for sure. All right, 2 more to open. Let's see where the next one takes us. This is Borgin and Burks. Again, a really nice one. Let's see. A young Ginny Weasley, which I did catch one of off camera earlier today. 130 of the Hogwarts family XP and 500 regular XP. So it's going to net me a runestone for at least 1 runestone out of the Legends of Hogwarts. This should be my 2K, which means it went 10K, 10K, 5K, 2K, and I think they were opened 5K, 2K, 10K, 10K, but don't quote me on that. Yep, Hagrid's Hut is going to be the 2K. And I picked up the Gryffindor Student, 5 of the 9 3/4 family XP, 350 XP, and 1 unicorn hair. Now, just of note, I did not receive any of the new ingredients, but all of these were unlocked prior to today's release. So keep that in mind. That's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys learned something. I'm definitely interested to see what you guys come up with in your own research. As I said before, there is a link below to my Discord. Please come share your results so that we can start compiling the data on exactly what you can expect out of these new potions. That's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time.